Hello? Okay, hang on, let me change my...
Okay, I hear you now. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just didn't have my headphones on because it ran out of charge when you were gonna call me, so I plugged it into charge and it doesn't go when it's charged. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know. Stupid. What's up?
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you, but you're coming out of the wrong... Let me... Uh, output settings. Okay, now there we go. You're coming into my headphones.
Yeah. What's up?
Uh... Not my sub count, that's for sure. I think it's the same for you.
I guess. Yeah, it's probably stagnant or like slowing, but it was slowing even like to be fair at the beginning of this year, but obviously it slowed down significantly more or went down significantly faster
Yeah.
uh over the summer for sure and
Yeah,
winter.
I lost like 9 to 11K subs thanks to my drama. How many did you lose?
Probably around the same, but it's I was on a slight downward trajectory prior to that, so I don't know how
Same.
much is that and how much is the other, you know.
Same. It's a
um
fucking autistic genocide going on right now, man.
I guess. And then I I also didn't upload a lot either, so
Same.
it's yeah, so um yeah, I'm not like surprised or anything, but
Yeah, I get you. Uh, so I have a quick question for you. What's your profile picture from? I recognize Shadow, obviously.
my Discord one is Urgot from League of Legends. Um
Yeah, I'm gonna be real here.
yeah.
I only know Master Yi and every character from the TV show Arcane, and that's it.
Yeah, Urgot is in Zon, so there's that, but he's not in Arcane.
Mm.
Um but yeah.
Anything you're working on right now?
Uh, no, there are some stuff I'm working on, but I don't really want to talk about it.
Hey, that's fine, man. If you, I'm not gonna force you.
Yeah, I just yeah. But I am working on like some side stuff for my gaming channel occasionally, and like I'm always doing like little things here and there. You know, so I'm staying afloat. But it definitely sucks that I feel like I'm in a position where no matter what I'm upload, even if it's a good video, it's coming from a guy who people think is uncool, for or to put it lightly, or whatever, to whatever varying degree of that. So the video is automatically going to be seen in a negative or critical lens, regardless if it's even good or not. So I'm just kind of waiting for that to obviously will never stop, but I mean die down to a point where like I could come back with something kind of completely different and new and people would be open to it and not immediately just think this fucking guy, you know.
I
So
I
that
know what you
might be
mean,
like a
man.
couple months or what have you, but yeah, I feel like that's pretty much the only option that has been left to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Sometimes you
uh
just have to wait out the
yeah.
hate. Like,
Yeah.
you're close friends with Keemstar, right?
No, not really, but I've been in group chats with him.
Okay, so let me ask you this about Killer Keemstar. Like, remember when he was getting disliked bomb on each and every single one of his videos, like 8 years ago or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah, and he waited it out.
Yeah. Um yeah, it's just about what the audience has been directed towards by, you know, people who want to make drama content, right? So it's like what has
Bowblax,
been the talk of the town. That's what
Bowblax,
the audience is going to focus on at any given moment. So there's,
Bowblax. Listen, listen. Me and
but
you, we're the same, man. We're both Spurgs, so like, unlike everybody else, like I can actually like talk to you like a normal
okay,
person.
sure,
We're the same
yeah.
race. We're both white. Us whiteys got to stick together, man.
For sure.
So I hear you're trans or something. You go by they them.
I'm non-binary. Yeah, you
Okay,
can call
that
me any pronoun you want.
you know
Not really.
I vibe with that. Like a lot of my best friends are non-binary, but you know I am binary. I'm a robot. We're nothing but binaries.
Yes, of course. Yes. For sure, man.
Did you hear about the dream I had about you?
No.
So I had this dream where uh, Nicholas Diorio and Turkey Tom and Augie RFC all contacted me telling me I had to talk to you because I was the only one who could reach you. And I think we jumped into a call together and I said, the difference between you and me is you suffer from autism. I enjoy every minute of it. You know, from that
uh,
Sonic short, I'm sure you've seen it.
uh, I don't know if I've seen it, but the quote in general is funny.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, I've been in the drama community a lot, so maybe I've had dreams about like drama YouTubers and stuff like that. But that's kind of it's a little a dream about you needing to like talk to me about what, like
I
this
don't know,
drama
dude.
and
Like I'm gonna
stuff.
be real here. The only thing I know about your drama is I saw one clip where Nicholas Diorio said the only consistent thing about you is that how much you love Sonic. Uh Something apparently you got mad at Destiny and the last thing I know about is like people seem to feel really bad for you. Like they seem to like some people hate you but others just feel bad for you. And I think you used an AI voice at one point, and people said you should replace yourself with the AI voice, which I can't imagine is a fun thing to hear. And that's all I know. Like I haven't seen a single full video about it. I've just seen like a clip someone sent me here and there.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're saying. Uh, Sorry, I'm like really high. That's generally, I guess, what people are saying. Um, uh, yeah, I mean, I wasn't like mad at Destiny. I was frustrated with the community and their like their kind of force uh to kind of talk about certain people a certain way or another way, like there's like biases or whatever. Like if I went after Keemstar like in any way, they would get mad at me. Or like Destiny was like a really really sore topic. I could Anytime I mentioned Destiny, for some reason it was tried to like it was assumed that I was like obsessed with him just because I mentioned him, even though I like never really talk about him or think about him. I do kind of find it annoying how like there's clear scenarios where Destiny is kind of like morally in the wrong or
Well,
looking really dubious or whatever, and then
well
Nick would be
that
like,
aged well. That aged well.
yeah, and then Nick would like go out of his way and do like what I saw as like borderline mental gymnastics in order to make it okay for Destiny or whatever, and then tried to turn it around on me and said I was obsessed with Destiny because I kind of questioned Nick's logic on a lot of his defenses. So I think he just tried to turn it back on me to make me look bad instead of just owning that maybe his argument wasn't super solid to begin with. Nick isn't very good at admitting when he's wrong.
But he does have a baby
So
face.
yeah, that too, I guess.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, he has such a baby face. Like he has such a cute little baby face.
He's probably like lower in testosterone. You know.
Well, to be fair, uh, he's a man of size, and that fat cells can actually lower your testosterone levels. Um,
Yep.
uh,
Yep.
yeah, it's like, but you're doing okay mentally. You're not self harming or anything, are you?
No.
Okay, that's good to hear. So you been hitting the gym lately? Because sometimes hitting the gym can like really let the bad toxins out of your mind.
Sometimes.
Like Bowblax, if me and you lived together, we would be such gym bros. You like I would get you a shirt after like 2 weeks of going to the gym with you. I would get you a shirt that said "sex machine" on it because you would be you. That's what you're gonna be once you start like really hitting it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. Ideally, I wouldn't even want to be like super buff. I just don't want to be overweight, you know. Not that I am overweight now. I just don't ever want to get to a point where I'm like overweight, you know, and big, but
Like Nicholas
I don't really want to
Diorio.
get ripped. Yeah, yeah. I'm not super interested in getting like a six pack or anything like that.
Well, yeah, but if you ever do get fat, I'll admit something. I one time got to 260 pounds, fattest ever gotten, and got really depressed about it. So I decided to lose the weight the fastest way I could, and I drank nothing but water. Didn't eat anything, just drank water.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I've never been over 200 pounds, so
How tall are
not
you?
really. 6'1".
Fuck you. Like, fuck you. Like, that's unfair.
Yeah,
I'm 1 inch
I'm really
taller than
lucky.
you. I'm 1 inch taller than you, and I got heavy. Like, no way, dude. No way. I've seen pictures. No way. You've never been over 200 pounds.
No.
That's not fair. That's not fair. It's probably because I
I
eat
have
sugar.
I have a I have a huge overbite, so that like makes my cheeks look fatter than they are potentially. Um, because the jawline would decrease because my jaw is literally like further back, right? Because of the overbite.
Mm-hmm.
So it would look like the same as if it was fat creating that effect, except it's not. It's my actual jaw creating that effect, right?
Right.
So that's why I look because I used to always like make it a point to like because I can jut out my jaw to make it like aligned, and I always made it a point to do that in photos. But over time, I just gave less of a fuck.
You
So
mean,
it just
isn't that
you
called
just
like
don't
muling? Muling?
muling
Yeah, when you put
muling.
your tongue on the roof of your mouth to give you a more square jaw look.
I don't know about that. I just have a jaw that's back because I have an overbite, right?
Right?
So um when I have it back, it looks like I have a fat face, even though I don't. Because if you were fat, the fat would envelop the jaw and make it look like it is back, but mine is actually physically back because of the jawline. So that effect is there, but it's not coming from me being fat, because you know. So if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to look like Nicholas Diorio and Tipster. You just have a fat face.
Yeah, I have a fat face because I have an overbite. Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to like Nicholas Tipster, like I've also seen, like I haven't watched any of them. I just seen the thumbnails, like people calling you like a bully to Tipster, and I'm just like, I kind of find that ironic with how much people are coming after you, like everybody making a video on you and then calling you the bully. I've always rolled my eyes at that, but like, oh, what's this about you bullying Tipster?
Well, we did tipster bully streams, and they were called tipster bully streams, and they were mostly sarcastic in nature. Obviously, there was a tipster drama that happened initially and then there was like the other one with the Vosh and Keffels thing, and that was kind of like
Yeah, did
more coverage that I would have done regardless. But the bully streams were kind of like little mini segments in my streams where I would go to like a tipster video that's just like random, like him playing Resident Evil or something, and I would just it would be a challenge to nitpick it as much as possible and bully as much as possible to like the nth degree to like and that was kind of like the joke, and everyone, a lot of people took part in it. Not a lot, I mean, 100 people watch the stream, maybe like 1,000 people watch the VODs. It's a very small community, but I mean, that's kind of what we were doing. And I feel like a lot of the backlash now is from people who didn't even watch the streams, just saw the titles and the thumbnails that were over the top on purpose, and assume that the sarcasm was real, and uh, now
uh,
they're
but
yeah. So
Bowblax
I don't
making
know.
jokes is illegal now, didn't you know?
I suppose everyone gets canceled. It's just like you can't,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Like I knew way in advance that I would get canceled, but like, holy fuck, did mine blow up faster than I expected. I remember it. Like I knew it was about to happen because you got canceled, and I was like, oh fuck, there goes the last guy more retarded than me.
Wow, I get okay. Damn. I
But yeah, yours, like sometimes I feel like yours blew up too much, even though I have don't really know what happened. I just know like apparently even Ethan H3H3 even talked about you, and I think he was like misgendering you or something.
He wasn't. But they were having a debate about like which pronouns I actually preferred, or if it was any or whatever, and it was just kind of an argument with the chat that stemmed from the topic of me. Yeah, he talks about me on the show sometimes.
Mm,
Um, been the case for years, but yeah.
yeah. Well, hey, look at the bright side. At least you're not what's his face. At least you're not Destiny right now. You kind of started with it. I feel like it started with you and Destiny or something along those lines, and now like Destiny is getting chewed alive a lot more than you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very clear that he was like an immoral person
What? Oh,
for
come on. Moral
years in
people
so
send
many
revenge
ways.
porn. Moral people send revenge porn. Put that on a shirt. That's my new merch.
Even before stuff like that, like it's very clear how he goes about treating women, and that he wants to have sex with, and specifically, and just all of his behavior. It's just not surprising to me. I don't know why there's this whole like, well, I do know why, because there is something like definitive that you can like say that's like really clear and not like vibes from like various other things or what have you. But um I don't know what people shouldn't be like surprised, like, oh my god, I thought Destiny was the greatest and now there's a 180. Like that's anyone who's doing that's fake, for sure.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of fake. Like everybody is a terrible person. Everybody looks past other terrible people's terrible actions, and like a lot of people, a lot of people knew what Destiny was doing, and they just kept their mouths shut about it. And you seem like you thought there was something sus going on. You just didn't have the evidence for it, and you weren't trying to accuse him of anything. You were just kind of suspicious. So when it came out, you weren't surprised. That's what you're saying, right?
No, not really. I'm saying that he just has done behavior, not that shows that he did revenge porn or whatever, but that he has the moral character of someone who would do that. Not that I had proof that he would do that.
Oh, no, no, no,
But
no,
he's
no,
just like
no,
the type
no.
of person who would, you know?
No, no, no. I'm not saying you did have the proof. You just had a feeling, and you never acted upon your suspicious feelings because you didn't have the proof. And now that there is proof, your reaction isn't, oh, I always knew. Your reaction is, it's not a surprise.
I've always been vocal about how I thought Destiny was like a weirdo. Mainly because he proudly platformed like someone who was openly pedophilic and trying to normalize
Mr. Girl or Mr. Grill or something?
Mr. Girl, yeah.
Who names himself Mr. Girl? Like, that's a pedophile name, right? If I've ever heard one.
I suppose. I mean, that's what
Hey, who's your favorite pedophile?
EDP.
Mine too. Did you hear the Eagles won today?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they won the Super Bowl.
Cool.
Yeah. I actually am planning to take my roommate loves EDP, and I'm planning to take him to the EDP memorial.
Is he dead?
No, 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 no. It's the area he got exposed. You can look it up on Google Maps. EDP memorial. It takes you to where EDP got caught.
That's funny.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke some EDP. No, no, not EDP. We're gonna smoke some 445 when we get there.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I'm obsessed with EDP. Like the cupcake line, and I'm gonna be honest here. I think there was a way. Now it's too late, but there was a way that EDP could have gotten out of it. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay. Just pretend to be the poachers and say that you have screenshots of me talking to the 13-year-old girl.
No, I'm not gonna roleplay.
Oh, okay. I'll just do it. They could have came up to him, and he could have been like, "Oh, how are those pictures of my shit?" Because like it almost seemed like he was like knew they were grown men sending like what kind of guy hits on a girl by sending her a picture of his shit? Like if I was the poachers, I would have saw that picture of his shit and been like, he's on to us. He knows like we're not actually a 13-year-old girl. We're just trying to pull an op on him. It's over, guys. He knows.
Well, pedophiles are stupid.
Well, everybody think
like, it is. There's types of pedophile. It's like the difference between like a serial killer and like someone who's just like gonna rage out and like kill someone like super spontaneously, right?
Yeah, it's like
it's like the dumbs and the smarts.
Yeah, like Epstein was the smart. Like
yeah, there's the Epsteins and the EDPs, you know.
Yeah, you got your Epsteins and your EDP. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what did you hear about my drama, if you don't mind me asking?
Something about you supporting someone who had CP or something like that.
No, they didn't have CP. They were doing fucked shit. I won't lie, they were doing fuck shit, and I should have never made that defense video of them. I just was too focused on if they were a groomer or not, and I thought they were getting over punished for my perceivedness of them not being a groomer. But they basically sent animated censored rape comic to a 14-year-old, and like later I found out, like this wasn't until later, but I later found out they were actually getting the 14-year-old to read it out. But in calls and shit. But as far as I know, they didn't have any interest in the 14-year-old. They just had like no filter on who they talk to and shit. And like, someone did point this out to me. Whether they're a pedophile or not, whether they're a groomer or not, what they did is just so over the line that you should have never made this video in defense of them. And like, I agree with that. But like, the main thing that made this blow up is she decided to leak our DMs day one. I defended her where I said things like, want to see my cock, and then I sent a picture of a chicken, then she sent me a picture of her cat, and I went, nice pussy, so people put the simp allegations on me. And I was blown away. It was like, bitch, I was like your best hope of getting out of your fucking not getting fucking canceled, and you pulled this shit. What the hell?
Well, yeah, I mean, if someone were to do that, they would probably not stay loyal, even if you're defending. They seem very self-destructive if they're. Well, I mean, what the fuck? How? So you knew that he was doing the picture thing with the girl, but you're like, oh, it could potentially not mean it's sexual. It just means he does it with anybody, regardless of
No, no,
age,
no,
because
no,
he's
no.
careless.
It was a she. It was a she. It wasn't a he. It was a she, and she was straight, and it was a censored porn, but still porn nonetheless. And I thought, and they were like going on for 6 months, and there's like no like there was like no escalation, just like chatting about this one thing, like no pictures exchanged between them and the other person, no nothing like that, just animated censored rape porn comic.
Well, it's about the environment the adult is fostering with the kid, not like
Exactly. You're
necessarily super technical things like, oh, was it technically an image or of
yeah, yeah.
not or whatever.
Yeah, I was retarded. I was retarded, and I took the video down in like less than 2 days because I realized my mistake.
Yeah, well, people make mistakes, and that's fine.
Yeah, like I
Just
like
like realize it and move on. But the thing is, other people don't want to move on, especially if it's like profitable for them to make videos
oh,
where they
absolutely.
linger, right?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. But hey, I was the one who made the fucking mistake. I gotta live with it. Um, what I did was stupid. It was retarded. Um, I knew there was a chance that this would go super wrong for me, but there was like if there was, I just felt like, I don't think this is grooming, and if it's not grooming, I should call it out as not grooming. Like, because even if there was a 1% chance that they were not innocent, but not like a full on groomer, that the right thing to do would have been to, risk my reputation to help them. And yep, that blew up in my face, and I just realized, I'm not the best person to talk about this topic. I'll let other people handle this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. If you're asking the question, if it's like borderline grooming or groomie, then it's grooming. Like people are a lot, or younger people are a lot more. They're influenced by the older people around them, right? So it's like just the environment you're fostering, and
Oh, I
that
know.
grooms them to either be. And grooming can even be like it doesn't even have to be like used only in the like term of pedophilia. It could also be used for like you've been groomed in a Christian
Yeah.
household to go to church every Sunday, and like
Okay, okay.
I'm not saying that's bad or good. I'm just saying that
I
like
know. I get what you're saying. I get it. I made a whole
or like you're
video.
groomed to have cereal every morning for breakfast.
Okay,
For
well, I
example,
made a video. I made an April Fool's video called "My Experience Being a Child Groomer," and the punchline is I'm talking about like cutting kids' hair, like dog grooming, but like child grooming. You get
Yeah.
it?
Oh,
Yeah. So
well, yeah. Well, that's a completely different. Yeah, that's like a completely separate term. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The problem I have is when you hear the word grooming, where does your mind go? Like EDP 445 Cosmodor. That's immediately where your mind goes, and it's whatever, man. Like I took the L on that drama. I'm just not going to talk about like If I am going to talk about it, I'm not going to defend someone who did fuck shit. I just have a soft spot for people. Like, yeah, I even have a soft spot for you for what you're going through. Like, it's shitty, man.
I guess I mean, when you describe what happened with you, I really don't think I've done anything quite comparable to
Oh,
that.
no, no,
But
no, no.
yeah, I mean,
I think what I did was worse. I just think what you did, like, I think I did the worst thing. You just did more small things.
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. What I did was so stupid, incredibly retarded. But like, hey, I'm not gonna defend someone like fucking Vosh for having like fucking lollies and horses and then saying I was imagining myself as the horse.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to come around in 2 days. Tipster has only come around on the Vosh thing in a year, so he got like 300 plus days on him.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. You shouldn't defend, like, someone gave me this advice. Don't defend someone who can't defend themselves because you're just going to get covered. You're just going to be brought down into the water with them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, good advice.
Yeah. Uh, there's some other smaller stuff, but the other stuff is just small potatoes compared to the main thing. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of small potato stuff about you. Hello?
Yeah, sorry. I was in my kitchen getting something. I thought you were gonna talk longer
Oh,
for
it's
the
fine.
last thing.
You want me to
I'm a bit
continue?
parched.
Oh,
Yeah, continue talking and I'll come back. I'm listening though. I'm listening.
yeah,
I just can't reply.
yeah. I think the other thing that the main thing people are mad at me for is oversharing, and I do have a bad problem with that. I'm sure you have a problem with that. Like, it's an autistic thing. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Sometimes, how does that saying go? Any publicity is good publicity. What I'm going through is shitty, but what you're going through is also shitty. What Keemstar went through is shitty. What Vaush went through was absolutely deserved. Like, Vaush is someone I don't have pity for. Like, I mainly don't feel pity for him because it's like, you didn't even get exposed. Like, you did this to yourself. Who does something that stupid? And when he came to his defense, he said he was imagining himself being the fucking horse. Bro, say you were imagining yourself being the fucking lolly. That would have been way less bad. Like,
Yeah. The oversharing thing is definitely an autistic trait, and it comes from the need to correct people on what we mean, because very often what we mean to say doesn't come across perfectly in translation to other people. So we overcorrect, and then when we overcorrect, we overshare,
yeah.
and then that can be exploited, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, one thing I said was, I told this story about how I was by myself at the pool and this family showed up and there was this like young girl in a like very small bikini with the family, and I was like, oh, single guy, I know where this is going. That family gets in the pool, small percentage chance that I get looked at as a creep, and I thought, my swim is almost done. I'm kind of high, so I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm just gonna go home. And people twisted that into me saying, I just couldn't control myself around the 16-year-old, and I might have done something if I stayed there. And I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can't, because people will, if they can, they'll dull the nuance of an argument in order to make it look like they're more in the right for, you know, their agenda or whatever. Like they're looking for reasons and ways to hate you rather than naturally coming up with one. Or maybe one naturally came up earlier and then they do that to like justify other critiques that are less that maybe they wouldn't have made if they didn't already, dislike you, right?
Right. Yeah. Like everybody makes mistakes. You just got to live with the mistakes you make and move on with your life and, do better. Be a better person. Maybe get back at the people talking shit about you. Maybe you luck out like you did with Destiny. You just didn't do anything in Destiny. How did he get exposed again? Like, didn't like someone like not one of the girls exposed him? Like, someone hacked one of the girls, and through that hack they exposed him or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see it as like me being lucky. Number one, because it was horrible what happened, but also because like it's like expected. Like I'm not the one causing Destiny to be this way. He is just the way he is, and
Okay. I
I
think
don't
something
know.
got lost in translation there. I'm not saying him being a shitty person makes you lucky. I'm saying what makes you lucky is that he got exposed as a shitty person, like right after your bullshit happened. Like it was like 4 months apart. Yeah, I'm not, like, dude. I'm gonna be real here. I really, when if I'm in a drama with some dude and it's revealed he fucking uh did something horrible to a group of very young people, my reaction isn't, haha, I knew it, or I'm lucky. Yeah, obviously my reaction is, oh my god, like, that's terrible. Like, I never wish for my opponents to be terrible people because that means there's, like, more terrible things going on in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess I took it a little too literally. Um,
Hey, no, it's probably my fault for not explaining it well enough. I mean, at least we can have this conversation. We're both autistic, so we can like take a step back and explain things in more detail to one another.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
By the way, do you are you actually really into Sonic?
Yes.
How into Sonic? Because like I'm gonna be real here. I've seen every episode of every Sonic show except for Boom.
Uh, I haven't seen every episode of every Sonic show. I haven't seen any Sonic show made before Sonic X.
Yeah,
I'm not really like it. Yeah, the shows like they're fine, but I'm really more into the video games, right?
yeah. When I was 10 or 11, I watched Sonic Sat AM, that Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Sonic X, Sonic Undergrounds, and then I got into Dragon Ball. And then like years and years later, I watched that one Sonic. I don't know what it's called, Sonic Rush or something. The one on Netflix where he goes to alternate dimensions.
Yeah.
It was fun to listen to in the background while I don't know. Uh, by the way, so you're high right now, right?
Yeah.
Any particular brand you're smoking, or you don't know?
Uh, I know when I buy it, but then I like forget.
Yeah.
It's like one of the common ones. Like I did it by I was like sorted in the like cart by popularity. So I'm like,
Have you tried Skywalker?
I don't know, maybe. Probably not though.
Yeah. Dude, just have you tried anything else aside from weed or nah?
Uh, if I'm offered a drug that isn't weed, I try it. So I've done some other drugs, but I've never like partaked heavily in it or done it in my personal time or like my solo time, you know?
Have you tried magic mushrooms?
Yeah.
Spiritual experience, right?
Yeah. I did like 12 grams, so it was pretty intense.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
uh, Yeah, I mean, it was more like my mind like broke into pieces and then reassembled over the course of the night. Like once I like conked out, it was like I would literally go from like laughing hysterically to bawling my eyes out in like a split second. Like I could like switch emotion. It was really, and I was out of control. It was interesting.
Yeah.
But I've also done it in normal amounts too. It's pretty fun in moderation for sure. And even that, I mean, that was an interesting experience, but yeah, wouldn't recommend it really.
I get you. I get you. Uh, and by the way, what's your plan to move forward?
I mean, I already kind of said it. I want to like come back with kind of a new brand and expectation of video, but still within like the categories of what someone within my viewer demographic that I built would, want to watch.
Would you like me
Um,
to do stuff on your channel at all? Might actually get the numbers up, like Bowblax and Jar, the two most, aside from Destiny, of course, the two most exposed guys on the internet, like collaborating.
no, I wouldn't want to do that.
Me neither. It was a stupid idea. I don't know why I suggested it.
Uh, I don't know if it's a dumb idea. It's just it's not something I want to personally do. It
uh,
can be like I mean, frenemies exist. Lolcow podcast exists. I don't think it's a dumb idea to have like an interesting, wacky duo content thing. But I just don't want to do that for my channel personally.
hey, man, it's your channel. A channel is like a ship. You're the one steering it.
Hmm.
A channel's a ship, and you're the captain.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a bunch of videos for each of my channels before I come back, and
Nice.
yeah, one thing I learned is, editing. Now that I'm back to editing myself, I actually kind of have more of a passion for doing videos again. When I'm in control of the editing, and even if there's something I don't like how it turned out, I can just ask a guy to add to it later, and that's pretty Gucci.
Yeah. It's pretty convenient.
Well, I wish the best for you, Bowblax.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Hey, no retreat, no surrender. Am I right?
I guess, sure.
Oh, have you seen Cobra Kai?
No.
You should give it a chance. Yeah, just see the first episode. If you liked Karate Kid movies, you'll love it.
Yeah, yeah, it's a continuation of that, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
like
same.
a
No, it
yeah.
is a continuation.
Yeah.
It takes place with the same actors and everything, like 30 something years, like 30 or 40 years later, and it's
Yeah.
awesome. It's a really cool show. Final episodes or whatever are about to come out, and I'm looking forward to that. Uh,
Nice, bingeable. That's awesome.
yeah. I'm actually working on a full review of every episode for my channel. Like everything is scripted out. I just gotta record it and shit.
It's like
Uh
a massive undertaking, man.
oh, it is. It is. It's going to be a side project while I work on other stuff. Like do a little recording here, do a little recording there. Like my big Star
Yeah.
Wars video. That's how I did that one. But
Nice.
one more thing, Boblex. Is it alright if I record this conversation? I will not upload it unless I have your permission.
Yeah, you can record it. Can you also give me a copy of it?
Sure.
All right, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah. Because, unlike everybody else, I feel like even though I've only spoken to you like one time before this, I feel like. Have you seen Rick and Morty?
Yes.
Okay, remember that episode with Pissmaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like Rick, where he's like, he overhears someone says, "Can you imagine being that much of a piece of shit?" So I just like, and he takes the beers and goes over to Pissmaster's house, and that's why I'm here. It's like, oh, I understand what it feels like to be this much of a piece of shit.
Okay. Yeah, could you yeah, just send over the recording
Thought,
in in Google Drive or whatever. I'd appreciate that.
all right, all right. And if I do upload it, I'm gonna like put some funny edits up and shit.
Okay.
But before we end this off, I just want to talk about one more thing. What do you can you explain to me everything about the Destiny situation that we haven't gone over? Like what else is there?
What Destiny's in so many situations. What do you mean in particular? I don't
Oh,
know much about the current drama.
okay, I thought you had more insight into it. Like I just know
Uh,
the rape porn, no, not rape porn. Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up with.
so if like are you like curious if I know anything like from like hearing stuff or whatever and like
No,
talking with people behind the scenes? Is
no,
that what you're asking or?
no. I'm
Because I
asking what
haven't.
you know that it's public because I just know he sent revenge porn and it got exposed because not because the girl leaked it out but because she got hacked.
Oh yeah, yeah. I am so like I don't even know. I don't even know like the facts to even consider knowing anything about that. I
You're in
don't
the
know.
same
All
boat
I
as
heard is
me.
Destiny and revenge porn. I don't know. I'm not interested in it really.
Same.
Um, yeah. All right.
All right, well, nice talking to you, Bowblax. We gotta do this again sometime, preferably when you're not stoned off your ass.
Sure.
Good night.
Good night.